Everyone, this is Simran from Create Your Future. I am a law of assumption coach, a mindset and success coach, and an EFT practitioner with a background in psychology. Before we dive into the video, I would like to remind you that we're giving away a free course. It's called How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. The links are going to be in the description of this video. It will help you in identifying your blocks and getting you on a clean, solid mental diet. So I urge you to check it out. And I'm also running a sale right now, 50% off on all my sessions. Whether you'd like to book with me for an hour or 30 minutes, the link for that is going to be in the description of this video again. I would love to help you. And if you find any trouble with the links, please send us an email and reception will help you. Okay, now let's dive in the video. Today I want to talk about how to recreate your specific people. Now, these can be anybody you're interested in romantically, irrespective of the genders, or it could be your manager, it could be your pet, okay? It could be your spouse, it could be your sibling, your neighbor, your parents, your friend, anyone. So whoever is in your situation, this specific person, this is for you, okay? Now, in this community, we always talk about recreating people, but are we really recreating them? No. Okay, so what exactly are we doing? You have assumptions about these people, and you've thought about those assumptions, those stories, so much so that they've become dominant, and you end up experiencing them on the outside, in that way. Okay, so basically they are like everyone and everything is you pushed out. So they are mirroring back to you what stories, what assumptions you hold about them dominantly. Now, if you are trying to recreate a special person or a specific person, most likely whatever you are experiencing with them today, or it's been a pattern for you, is not to your liking. Okay, so the job here is not to go outside of you and make them sit and talk it out with them. That listen, this is what you're doing. This is something I don't like. I want you to step up. Blah 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 blah. Or go and have the relationship talk with them. Yes, it works if you want to be more sure about where your blocks are. But if the intention is to recreate them and experience a better version of them going forward, the work is not to go outside of you. The work is to set back with yourself, okay, and look at your assumptions about them. Because the work here is you changing your assumptions, your dominant stories, your beliefs about this specific person, and then that story becoming your new normal, and that story becoming dominant, and then that SP on the outside confirming that new story to you. Okay, let me say it again. You are changing your assumptions about your SP, and then they conform to it. So when they show up in the 3D as this new version you have been dominantly playing on in your head, that is when your assumptions get confirmed by them. So we're not recreating the SP out there. We are recreating our assumptions about them. And then they conform to those assumptions, or rather they confirm those assumptions in the 3D. Okay, so I will list out a few steps for you to follow. Okay, and you can tweak them as per your specific situation. Okay, so step number one. Step number one is you taking a step back. Okay, sitting with yourself. And honestly, okay, ask yourself, what am I assuming about my person? Do I have assumptions about them being very difficult to be with? Do I keep telling myself that my SP is afraid of commitment? He only wants friends with benefits. He always has eyes for other women. He always never, takes the first step. He's not the one to call me first. He never is the one texting me first. He is never the one taking me out on dates. He is never the one putting in any effort. Okay, it's like you're the one carrying the entire weight of the relationship on yourself, on your shoulders. Okay, do you think, or are you assuming him to be stubborn? How it is always so difficult with him. You can never have an easy conversation. Okay, so do you hold any of these assumptions or any, on these lines? So become aware of them. So step number one is becoming aware of your assumptions about your specific person. Okay, step number two, drop it. Drop these assumptions that do not serve you any longer. Okay, you are a conscious creator. You decide what goes. Drop it. Drop the old story. Drop all these old assumptions that are no longer serving you, that are keeping you away from experiencing your desired relationship with your manager, your desired dynamic in the relationship with respect to your job, with respect to love. Okay, so dropping the old story. That is step number two. Okay, so what would I would do mostly, because I happen to be a very visual person. So I would just imagine pages, okay, with the unfavorable story that that doesn't serve me any longer. So I would imagine having a file in my hand with lots of white pages, and me with my limiting beliefs on them. And I would imagine during the day, or especially at night before sleeping, that I am walking, with that file of pages in my hand, and I'm walking towards a trash bin, and I throw it in the trash bin. And I would hear the sound, in my imaginal scene, that I had this file and I dropped it in the trash bin. And I would hear the lid closing, and I would turn and walk back into my room. Okay, and I would do this as many times as I would feel comfortable. And that would make me feel good. That, what, I am letting go of my old assumptions. I'm letting go of the old story that is no longer serving me. Okay, so if this helps you, let me know in the comment section, and you can do it for yourself. Try it out. I'm sure it will bring you some relief. Okay, so this is the step number two. Step number one was becoming aware of your assumptions about your SP. Step number two is dropping the old story. Okay, you can do this small visualization exercise. Step number three. What do you want to experience with your SP? What is the kind of relationship dynamic you want to have going forward? How do you want him to show up for you in this relationship? Okay, and who are you in that relationship? So if you want him to be chasing you, to be pursuing you, to be so consistent with you in terms of his presence, in terms of just showing up for you, in terms of communication, so who are you? You are good enough for your SP. You are good enough to have an amazing, beautiful, loving relationship. You are good enough of your SP taking out time to take you out on dates. You are good enough that he shows up for you. You are good enough that he goes above and beyond himself. This is important to you, but it is also super important to him. Okay, so are you thinking and looking at him like that? I love how we're so happy together. I love how he's always showing up for me so consistently now. I love how our conversations just flow. It is so easy. We feel so seen and heard by each other. We feel so supported by each other. I love how he always has my back. I love how he's so present with me now. Okay, so your new story, how do you want to experience him going forward? How do you want yourself to be in this relationship going forward? What is the kind of relationship you want to establish and experience? So spend some time on this. Spend some time on, and without fear, okay? Don't think that, you know what, I want him to get me flowers, but he's not the kind of person who would do that. He's not somebody who does that. He's told me, even if you've heard your SP actually tell you this, that I'm not a flowers guy. I mean, I wouldn't buy you flowers. I don't think that's something I would like to do. But you on the other hand want to experience your SP getting bouquets for you. Okay, so don't be afraid of asking. Ask and you shall receive. So now when you're writing about the new assumptions that you want to have about yourself, about your SP, you include things that you desire without being afraid, without, looking at your SP's old version, whatever you have in front of you right now, that he is not somebody who would do it. No, you focus on your assumptions. Do not rob him or her of, their ability to show up the way you want them to show up for you. Okay, go above and beyond. Let them go above and beyond for you, for this relationship with you. Okay, it is important to you and it is super, super important for them. Okay, so this was step number 3. Step number 4, you can have inner conversations with them. Okay, where you hear your specific person tell you that, thank you. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for having faith in me. Thank you for choosing me as your life partner. Thank you for loving me so much. Okay, I have always wanted to be with you, and I'm so happy now we're back. Well, now we're together. And hear yourself, hear your voice replying to your SP, saying thank you. Thank you for showing up as the most beautiful, amazing partner I've always wanted to experience you as. Thank you for making our togetherness, our relationship so good. I love how we're both so happy together. I love how we're both so harmonious together. I love how this is so easy now. Okay, and here your SP confirm that to you then. That yes, I'm so happy to be this amazing version of me with you now. I love how we're so good together. I love how you are so happy with me. I love how I am so happy with you. Okay, so have these kind of inner conversations with your specific person. Hear them tell you everything you want to hear from them, and then respond to those conversations. Okay, but again, coming from a place of power, coming from a place of understanding that what are we doing here? You are a creator and not doing any of this out of hope. I hope this comes out to be true. There is no hoping. Manifestation is you putting your focus to what you desire from a place of wish fulfilled, or from a place of the wish fulfilled. Okay? And remembering you call all the shots, your thoughts create. So put in energy, put in time from this place. Okay? And step number 5, I think probably the most difficult one, and of course the most important one, persisting in this new story about yourself, about your SP, and about your relationship. Okay? It could be a new SP for you. It could be an old SP, and it could be a pattern for you, basically, that, this is what my relationships have been. It's not just with this person. This has always been the case for me. Or it could be the first time, with this person. And you have experienced them in your 3D in a way that was not fruitful, that was not favorable. So that 3D has been very prominent in your face, or even is prominent right now in your face. Okay, so the job is to not be very reactive to what is up there. Okay, not be very reactive to it, not assign any meanings of rejection, of not being good enough, which is why they're not showing up for you. Letting go of the old story, not paying attention, too much attention on how he is showing up, how he or she is showing up right now in your reality. Rather, using that time, using that energy, using that focus on the new story, on your new assumptions. Okay? Because remember, your assumptions are like self-fulfilling prophecies. Whether they are good, whether they are bad, whether they are neutral, your assumptions are self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, so what do you want to assume? What do you want to assume then? Your old assumptions have hardened into fact and you've experienced them in your 3D. Okay, but now if you consciously sit and work on your new assumptions, put in time, put in energy, put in focus, they will eventually harden into fact as well. And you will experience this new assumption being shown by your SP to you. You will experience them conforming to your new assumptions, conforming to the new story, confirming your new assumptions about them. Okay, so sit tight, hold yourself, work on a strong mental diet, work on your new assumptions and stories about them, but most importantly, about yourself. Who are you in this relationship? Okay, what is your role? What is your identity? You are good enough. You are loved. You are loved. You are chosen. You are magnetic. You're the prize. You are first best. Okay, you are the girl who gets it all. You're the girl with the bestest relationship in the world. Okay, you are the girl your partner goes above and beyond for. Okay, and then let them go above and beyond for you in your mind, in your assumptions, in your new story. Okay, let them show up the way you desire. Focus on the new assumptions about them. Okay, I hope this video helps you. Thank you so much for all the love, for all the likes, comments, sharing all my previous videos. I am so happy and so grateful to each one of you, and I hope this one helps you as well. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, again, the links for that are going to be in the description of this video. I'm running a sale right now, so make use of that, and I'll see you in the next one.